Hi guys, it's Samantha here. I am going to show you the Wonderfold W4. This is a 4-seater stroller wagon. I have it all put together here with my 4 beautiful models. I will show you how to deconstruct this and how to put it back together, and I will show you all of the wonderful features. So let's start from the top. We have the Sunshade, the sun canopy. The sun canopy is very customizable. You can have it so that it covers one side, so that it covers the top, so that it covers the other side. You can also change it based on the sun and the wind. So that is the canopy. And how the canopy comes off is simply by pulling it off. It just has these 2 sticks that go in. And you can take the shade off completely and wash it. It does not store very well in the wagon if it's not on it. So we'll just put that off to the side. So here you can see I have my 4 beautiful models. So you can see that the bear and the unicorn are sitting in one side, and the American Girl and Rapunzel are sitting in the other side. You can see here, let's see if I can show you without dropping them all, that Rapunzel's legs are bent and she has plenty of space. So it does fit 4 kids pretty comfortably. I do have 4 small children and they all have fit in this and ridden very nicely. The reason I don't like to have them facing each other is because they like to kick each other. So if you don't have kids that enjoy kicking each other, then having them facing this way would be wonderful. I'm going to remove my beautiful models here and show you some more features on the W4. Over here we have a nice pocket. It is insulated, great for picnics, bottles, water bottles. This here opens up and allows your children to crawl in and out. You do see that when the seat is here, that they do have a nice little tunnel to crawl through. When the seat is out, because the seats are removable, looks like I forgot to put the back clip on here. There are 2 clips back here for the seat. With our seat out, you can see the space. So that is a nice little tunnel for children to crawl in and out of. I will show you how it is with 1 bench seat in. So these bench seats hold 2 children. 2 children, they have a 5-point harness. This one is already undone, easy to show you how to put it back on here. The seats are easily adjustable. The straps make it smaller, make it looser. You can take these apart. My older children only like to use the lap buckle and not the shoulder buckle. So you can take the lap buckle off and the shoulder buckle off and just use the lap buckle. That's also how you take these pads off to wash them. Now when it's on here like this, you cannot put the shoulder buckle on. You do need to take it apart to put the shoulder buckle on. Nice and easy. You can see that there are 3 notches for the harness, so you can take the harness out and change it. My children have all been pretty good at this height, so we haven't had to switch it around. There. So pretty easy how to take off the shoulder strap and to rethread it. You do have to work a little bit for it. You have to go through here. Oh, wrong one. Silly me. But all of this is removable, so you can remove all of this so that you can wash it, because children are messy. So it's very nice that it's completely 100% all of the fabric is removable and machine washable. It's also easy to spot clean it. So back here is another Velcro, and you can easily adjust the buckle. All you have to do is just slip it out and then put it in whichever slot you would like, and you just pull it through. You could take the entire thing apart. That is way more work than you need to do. All I'm doing is when it's inside, it's like this. I'm taking my inside hand and I'm turning it so that it slides through, and I pull it out with my outside hand and push it through. So once I push it through, then my inside hand just makes it go like this so that it is back in there. So just like this, easy in, easy out. Very easy to take apart so that you can wash it. Very easy to put it back together. So you can have your kids facing each other. You can also have them both facing in one direction, whether that be facing outward or facing towards the parent. The handlebar is not adjustable, it's not removable, so it is set to the parents being on this side. So here you can have your children sitting, and Rapunzel does have space for her legs. Her hair is kind of crazy. Took like one day of my daughter having Rapunzel for her hair to get like this. So let's see if I can show you that her legs have some space. Let's take little Rapunzel out, and I can show you that there is space right here for their legs. This part just folds over. It's a little bit more padding, but there's space for children's legs. It's not a ton of space, but it is still space. So they do still have some leg room. Very easy to maneuver. The weight capacity for the entire wagon is 300 pounds. The weight capacity for each bench seat is 66 pounds. That's not 66 pounds per seat. 2 seats, it's 66 pounds per bench. So each bench can hold 66 pounds. So that's a little over 130 pounds in the bench seats, if you have all 4 of them filled. That leaves you some weight for your diaper bag, for your sports equipment, for your picnic lunch. It's got a nice weight capacity, 300 pounds. This wagon itself, with the seats in, weighs 30 pounds, so it's not super heavy, it's not very light, but it is, I've heard people call it a pack and play on wheels, and it really is. The depth from here to the floor of the Wonderfold is 19 inches. The size here is 30 inches, and here is about 21 inches. And when it's folded up, I'll show you what it looks like folded up. From the handlebar, top of the handlebar to the floor is 38 inches. I have heard people complain about hitting the brake here. I haven't really had any concerns when walking about hitting it. I'm about 5'8", and I don't have any concerns with it. There is a removable basket here that I will get to in just a minute. One more thing on the seats before I move on is that it has 6 clips on the seats. So there's 2 on each side. Pardon me, 7 clips. There's 2 on each side, 2 on the back, and then this one here that goes right here. Keeps you extra secure. Make sure that your kids are not going to fall down, fall out, fall through. Very adjustable. Again, 3 shoulder adjustments. There's no adjustment for the middle or for the bottom, but you don't really need to adjust those. It's nice, fabricy, nice and soft. It does have some firmness on the bench and the back part, excuse me. And it has some padding right here so that your kids have some nice padding for their legs. So I will show you with one seat in what it looks like. With one bench seat, so you could have 2 children. You could have a car seat, an infant car seat here. Wonderfold does make a bassinet that can attach. I do not have the bassinet, but you do have that option. So you could have 2 kids sitting, and you could have a child, 2 children playing, possibly even 3, depending on how small they are. You can have an infant carrier in here. The possibilities are endless. You could even take the shopping, have a couple children here shopping. You could have this facing you so that they are separated from your shopping items. I do love that underneath the seats is more storage. So you could have your diaper bag under here. You could have your picnic lunch. You could have your blankets. It's really versatile and it's amazing. I really do like it. Another thing about the seats is they are meant for babies that can sit. Typical age is about 6 months. So Wonderfold says that these seats are meant for babies 6 months and up. So if you have an infant, you would not want to put them sitting up in these seats. I think I am going to take the seats out. They're pretty easy to take out. They do take some muscle. They don't want you to be able to take your children to be able to take them out. So they do take a little bit of muscle, but they're not terrible to take out. So let's see. Next, I will show you for the canopy. Excuse me, it's winter here and got a little bit of a runny nose. Let's see. So here is where the poles go for the canopy. And it's really nice that Wonderfold has included a little strap because kids love to shove things anywhere they can. And if this was not here, I can 100% guarantee that my children would have shoved things in here beforehand. Before I even had a chance to put the canopy on. So I love that it does have that. Here on the side, let's see, my models are getting a little in the way here, so I'll just move them over. Okay, on the side, on each side, there is a pocket. And this is magnetic. This is for when it folds. That's why the magnet is important. I'll show you that in a minute. So there is another pocket on this side right here. And as you can see, the 2 panels are mesh, and each side has the 2 mesh panels. Magnetic. All right, let's go to the basket. So this is a removable basket. It has little pockets on the side. Don't really use those ever. But here's the basket. It's a nice decent size. You can put groceries in here, diaper bag. You don't even need a diaper bag. You can just put wipes, diapers, going out for a stroll. Don't have to take your diaper bag. Just throw everything in here. Very easy to take out. Easy to remove this and wash it. Easy to put back on. It has 2 holes, one on each side. That is for the bag. I'm going to take the bag off and show you the brake. So it is a foot brake, very easy to use. I can do it with flip-flops on, I can do it barefooted, very easy brake. It's not going anywhere, nice and easy. There are a lot of buttons on here. This is completely removable. You can take the entire fabric off so that you can wash it if you need to. This handlebar also has removable fabric, so you can take the fabric off if you need to. The handlebar is removable. It has 4 screws, 2 on each side. Wonderfold does have an extended handlebar. I've heard that it's not very different from this one, so I'm not sure if it would be worth the money to buy the extended handlebar. We have our one pocket here, two pockets on the side, our removable bag. Now I am going to show you how to fold. So, how to fold the Wonderfold is, there is, I'm on the wrong side. There is a little lever right here that when it is unfolded, when it's unfolded, yes, it holds it in place. So all you have to do is pull that out and pull it up. It doesn't take a whole ton of force. And now down here is a little tab, and now it is folded. I will unfold it and show you how to fold it with the seats in. The wheels are removable if you need to remove them to get them in your trunk. I don't need to, so I haven't removed them that often. It would take me a minute to figure out how to remove them. It pushes just fine like this, so you can push it around, pull it to your car, get it out of your car. I like to pick it up like this. Not super heavy, 30 pounds. It's a decent size. It does hold 4 children. You can fit it in your minivan really easily. Some people have to take off their handlebar to fit it in their car. It kind of just depends on your car. Some people are able to fit it in their car unfolded. Again, depends on your car. So that is where these come in, is that they allow this to fold. So pretty easy, very easy to get around when it's folded. It stays locked by this guy right here. So when it is folded, right closer a little bit, it is 43 inches tall up to here. It is 19 inches across, and it is 29 inches from wheelbase to wheelbase. So wheel to wheel is 29 inches. Wheel to here is 43 inches, and this wheel to this wheel, this wheel to this wheel is 19 inches. That helps you figure out how it will fit in your car. But those are the dimensions. I will put that in the description so you can have those dimensions written out too. So to unfold it, you just undo that, push it down. Most times it automatically clips, and now those sidebars are covered. And the dimensions of it like this is, the inside is 33 inches across right here, 33 inches inside, 33 inches inside, 21 inches right here, and 19 inches deep. 33 inches, 21, 19. Okay, let's throw some seats on. You can also, you don't have to have seats in here. You can toss your babies in here. You can have an infant napping, a toddler napping. It's really versatile. It has so many ways to use it. Let's scoot Rapunzel over, and I will put the seats in, and then I will fold it. Another thing that some people do is they'll have their seats in, and then say they're at the park and it's time for nap. They'll just unbuckle the seats like that, and have it hang over like this. So your seats are not touching the ground. You don't want to drive with it like this. You don't want to go for a walk with it like this. But that allows you to keep your seats off of the ground, but outside of your inside. So if you do have a toddler or a baby that needs to take a nap, they do have all this space. Now let's flip this forward. have one set of seats on. Okay, let's move Rapunzel. Let's grab our second set. Now I will fold it. Oh, I did clip those, okay. I always forget to do the back clips. Not always, because I just did that one without even realizing it. Sometimes as moms, we are on autopilot. All right. Okay. So we're almost there. 4 seats in. 4 seats in, facing each other. Now let's give this guy a fold. So with the seats in, it is more difficult to fold it. You can fold it like this if you try. So you've got your 2 seats, your 2 bench seats, 4 seats, all still in here. You can fold it. I can show you real fast what it looks like with the canopy on, although I doubt you would be able to get it into a car with the canopy on folded. But I will just show you real quick. Make sure I untangle my canopy. Now the thing with the canopy is that it doesn't store well, and it is a little large to put on when you have children in the stroller. So I do suggest putting the canopy on before your children so you're not whacking them with the metal pole. Alright, so here it is folded with the canopy and the 4 seats. And for good measure, let's throw on our bag. All right. There you are. Okay. So now I'm going to unfold this. You can see how it is to unfold it. Oh, wrong one. Down there. Simply push it down until it locks, automatically locked. And now you have your unfolded Wonderfold. So I will go ahead and take one side off. And I will put it on the other way. So they're both facing one direction. Okay, and we will go ahead and fold it with the canopy on, the 2 bench seats on, full facing one direction. One direction, 2 seats in one direction with the canopy on. All right, folded. Let's move the canopy over so you can see what that looks like. Not as neat of a fold, but it is folded. So you do not have to take off the seats. Let me take off the canopy so you can see what this looks like. All right, canopy off. 2 seats on, facing the same direction. It doesn't matter what direction they're facing, they're just facing the same direction. They could both be facing the parent, and this is what it would look like folded, only the seats would be opposite. Again, pretty compact fold. So, I mean, we are talking about a quad stroller here. The seats for children, that is pretty good. Unfold it, and it unfolds pretty well. Okay, so for my last magic trick, I'm going to take all of the seats off and and show you what it looks like folded with no seats. Okay, here we are. No seats. Huge, 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 huge size. I love it. Some people do use a pack and play sheet to put on the pad down here. I guess I didn't say the pad is removable. So some people do use a pack and play sheet to put on here so that the this stays nice and clean. Mine has some footprints on it, but that's a good way to keep it nice and clean, is to put a pack and play sheet on here. So, and it doesn't Velcro into the base at all. It's got a little bit of cushion, board in the back. It gives it stability. So you do want to use this in here at all times. It gives it the nice stability, but to keep it looking nice, you can use a pack and play sheet. All right, now to fold it. Much easier without the seats in. Having the seats in does give it a little bit of resistance. So this is folded. I did show it to you folded, but I'm going to show it to you folded with, this is how I store mine. I take the seats, close them, and tuck them. So it's a little bit more compact of a fold when you close it and tuck it like this. Mine does not live in my car. It lives in my house. We put it in the car as we need. We do have a lot of kids, so I can't have this in my car. In my trunk when I go grocery shopping, I do need this taken out. So I just put it in when I need it. It's not super heavy. It does hold all four of my children. So for a stroller, a wagon that does that, it's pretty awesome. You can store it with this here or just on the side. I just typically store mine like this so that all the pieces are together. You've got the basket there. Nice and compact, easy to pick up, easy to take it when you need it, easy to put it in. I don't think I've talked about price. The price on this is $549. It does seem like a lot. However, you are getting a 4-child stroller. It could be a double stroller, it could be a single stroller, it could be for 3 kids, it could be for 4 kids. You could probably even fit 6 kids in here if you really needed to. Might not be super comfortable, but you could fit it. So it really is a good price point for the amount of children that you are carrying in it. And the wheels are nice and big. They do not have air in them. They are, they're solid wheels, so you don't have to worry about pumping them up. It comes in 3 colors currently: gray, blue, and orange. So this gray part would be blue or orange. It's like a deep navy blue. It is a bright road construction cone orange. The side mesh panels are on all of them. This is the Wonderfold W4 stroller wagon. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to comment below. I will answer. I try to answer comments pretty quickly. I do have 5 kids, so it might take me a few days to get to them. But this is a W4, the Wonderfold W4. It holds 4 kids. I love it. It's one of the best stroller wagons that I have found.